Hello and happy Saturday to all of you. It's been a very fun couple of days for Fun Man. I tried learning animation trees and animation mixing and had mixed results. But that led me to a few new cool discoveries. Here we are in Fun Man World. You might notice a few new things if you've been keeping up with the project. A lot of the work I did in the past few days was on the UI, which as of the moment is that little guy down the bottom left, which I shall make bigger so it's easier to see. No big strides on any of these things. I think you've seen these things. I've added the times in the game when the character will discover something. They're in order. So this is everything as of the moment that you can find, but it's not all going to be in one place. So the animations, sometimes they sloppily cover each other up. What I was working on is really tightening up the money system, and I needed to get started on the health system. So that ring is the health. As you discover items in the game, the UI will change. So first, once you discover money, you'll get the little money thing on top of the UI. And right now I have a lot of money in there to test things. These are your 3 carry options. They all have limits now. If you don't have something to carry things with, you can't carry anything. The fanny pack can carry 10, the backpack can carry 25, and good old Trusty over there carries a fair amount more than you could probably get your hands on. But watch the UI. So there are 3 different states for that UI now to signify how much you can carry. So when you get the fanny pack, you get 1 ball. When you get the backpack, it goes up to 2, and then Trusty is the 3rd. So you get a 3rd pool ball there. And that's just kind of a visual cue about how much you can carry. So there are certain points where you can and cannot buy things from vending machines. Right now you don't have something that's electrically charged, so you cannot buy any batteries. And I've added a little warning sign. Now, but you can buy throwable items because you have things to carry them in. We have a new box. I thought Dr. Box was a fun name for it, and this is just to buy health. But right now our health is at 100. So I have created this machine over here, which I have called the Vita 3000, that hits Fun Man in all of his newly appointed pain areas, which I will show you. So now Fun Man has 4 areas around his head, 4 around his torso, 1 on each leg and 1 on each foot. And when these areas are hit by something that hurts him, they play an appropriate animation. It also knocks out some of his health. So whatever area is hit first is the one that's going to take priority over the animation. And watch, he's going to walk on some thumbtacks here. It's just a placeholder sound. But his health isn't doing so good. So let's get a health item. There are going to be ones you can pick up, and you can also get them from machines. To begin this quest, I just made a can of beans. And then when you're at full health, it lets you know. Can't buy any more health. You have enough health. And I don't know if there's anything else right now, but that took a little while. Oh, there actually is. I'll show you without the collision boxes. Previously, my throwing functions and my gonculator functions didn't allow you to move when you use them. And that's not going to be very fun to play. If you can't run around and zap people or throw things at people, that's not fun. So, I've added a state for throwing while standing, throwing while walking, and then throwing while running. And they're still a bit ugly right now. The spawn points are not correct. Sometimes it throws in the incorrect direction, but I also added one for crouch, which I thought was pretty cool. Now here we have the gonculator. And if you see down in our UI, we can now buy battery items. So I did a cool animation. And then if you try to buy it when it's full, can't buy anymore. You're full. And now something that I'm sure I'm going to be working on in the upcoming months is making this thing fun to aim. Because right now, you can only aim side to side. And I've been trying to figure out a way that feels intuitive and fun to be able to have it go up and down. The same way that throw, when you throw an item, it goes in the direction of the camera forward. So if you throw it there, it goes straight ahead, but if you throw it that way, it throws up. It follows the direction that the camera is pointed. So in order to do that with the laser, I'm going to have to make the laser different. Because at the current moment, what the gonculator is something that becomes visible and invisible. It's a huge mesh that just spawns the entirety of the screen, and there's a raycast that's inside it. The raycast is what hits the items and makes the characters react, and it leaves the scorch marks. The beam is the visual part. Yeah, as of right now, it's very clunky. I like the way it looks, but it might not be the best way to make the gonculator. It might actually have to spawn things like I do with throwing. That's something for the future. That's where we are with Fun Man today. If you're following the game or if you've supported the game, I appreciate it. And I hope in the upcoming weeks and months to share more and more of this project that is quite endearing to me. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the most pleasant of dreams.